What, this?
Encapsulating the first fight just perfectly.
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend drew this.
Wow, that's impressive. That's awesome.
Wait, hold on. Now I'm trying to find this thing. What?
Oh,
What
let
is
me
that?
put
I
it in
want
the
to see.
chat for you. I'll put it in chat. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a Dungeons and Dragons, a God Solace.
Actually,
But
I'm gonna make you come over to the stream for it. Come look at the stream.
Wow,
It's
make
also
him back
wait.
away.
You guys haven't seen the YouTube videos yet?
I saw the
No.
first one, but I didn't look at anything else.
Hold on. Yeah, I saw
I
the
didn't even
YouTube
know
video.
you had a YouTube, to be honest.
So rude.
Okay.
Well, I didn't look that
yeah,
far into
yeah.
it when I should have.
It's a God's Dungeons and Dragons, a God Solace. Little Sorrow drew Elwyn shooting an arrow, and that's the arrow that missed.
The one that soared deep into the cave, never to be seen again.
Yes.
Jeez, I am like so scatterbrained right now. I just went to like 5 different places than where I meant to go.
All good.
Yeah. I saw that little title card, man.
But yeah,
Freaking Sorrow doing a great job drawing over there.
great artist, honestly. I'm trying to encapsulate that. Why can't I do this? Oh, I didn't do what I thought I did with it. That's weird.
Everyone should go check out
All
his
right.
stream to see what he's talking
Everybody
about.
ready
Oh,
for
I
my
can't pull
version
it
of the
up.
recap?
Oops, I left this on the wrong channel.
All right.
But yeah, go check him out.
So, when we
he's got
last
cool
left
drawings
off,
and
our
stuff.
heroes
He's a
had
pretty cool dude.
come to the kingdom, and they met a certain young man by the name of Alexander, who was the head of the Adventurers Guild, who had tasked them
I
with this
apologize, I'm
task
eating,
of
sushi
trying to find
during
whoever it
session,
is that
like
is
a
giving
weirdo.
these civilians power that is getting them killed, because they think that they have all the power in the world.
Oh yeah, I need my dice out.
So he tasked our adventurers with the knowledge, with the skills, and hopefully with the power to take down whatever it is that's doing this, or try and reason with it, by giving the party their first clue to go over to a certain little flower shop by the name of Coin and Merrill's Flower Shop.
Oops, I don't know why.
There they met Coin, who was very distraught about her younger sister, who almost is never like this. In fact, she described his sister as being very punctual, never really having anything that would set her aside as doing something like this, and she fears for the worst.
Sorry.
So our party said that they would bring her back, and Coin even gave one of our adventurers by the name of Cat, the kobold, a little flower that adds 2d8 to any healing amount, as long as she were to return her sister safely. However, once you've gotten to the cave that you seemingly thought that she was at, something happened. Chickens attacked you, first of all, and even almost killed Thud, but that wasn't the bigger problem. In fact, the bigger problem was, just as you defeated the chickens and started collecting all the remains and healing yourselves up, you were blinded by what you thought to be a black smoke. And then only Cat saw Meryl for just a moment, holding an orb that glowed, a metallic orb that you could only think to be a maelstrom, before she asked where her sister was and disappeared in a puff of smoke, following whatever had passed you before. And that leaves you where you are now. Alone, together, but alone, standing in front of this cave, knowing that you've failed your mission.
Wow. So we got no sister to bring back to Coin.
That is correct.
No. Okay. Okay. And that was wait. It was
Wait.
Meryl who was holding the Maelstrom orb,
Y-
supposedly. That
Maelstrom.
we think it may be Maelstrom, and that was Meryl,
Well,
the sister.
not we. Only
Only Cat was able to
Only
see
I saw
because
it.
you guys were
yes,
blinded.
and now we've all I
Ah.
think I remember we all had a conversation about that,
no,
right?
that's where it left. That it
Yeah, we
literally
didn't
left
get that
off
far
on it
onto it.
disappeared.
All right. So my
Yeah,
first question to you, Kat, is what did you see? You seemed more shocked than most of us.
Fuck. My brain just.
Mike's over here metagaming. Quit metagaming,
You put me.
Mike.
You
I'm
put
not
me on the
metagaming.
spot.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I don't know what
I'm
what
sitting
we
here
saw
enjoying
just
my
now.
sushi, and you're just putting me on the spot.
Okay, I can take
Kat
the
would
spotlight off of
describe the
you.
best of
there
what
we go.
they saw being like that it was a little girl that she assumed was the girl they were looking for, was holding this orb that just didn't look right.
Interesting.
I just put on sticky keys. I just turned on sticky keys. Whoops.
Whoops. How is the sister obtaining the Maelstrom, and why does it seem like it's already like she's so powerful? I don't understand.
If I remember correctly, I don't know if you explained it, but the mist and the mist she poofed into were two different ones, right? Weren't they?
Yes, they seem to be like they were caused by the same thing, but they didn't seem like it was necessarily her that was doing it.
Mm, there's an
Okay.
outside
However,
force.
only Cat would know this.
Yeah, Kat would share that, just saying like it looked like they weren't really in control of everything that Orb was doing. It was just more like they were forced to hold it, and things were happening with out of their control.
Mm. Yeah, it's like there's like an outside force. Interesting.
Do you think someone's controlling her?
I can't say. It was weird because there was the first fog and then the fog when she disappeared, and they just were seen different. They just looked different.
Well, all I know is if there is something else controlling her, we have to help in some way. Her sister really wanted her home safely, and I don't think it's right to take control of somebody so young who barely has the option to make their own choices in life at
Oh,
at
shit,
that young of an age,
sorry.
and now they're being controlled.
I
They're
had
so
my
innocent. They don't
Agree
deserve
more.
this.
Open.
They don't deserve this at all. We have to help her.
Hello, Zenith.
I couldn't agree more. To force a easy and weak life upon someone by giving them magic.
Who thinks
is
he's
just
Jesse? I wasn't
utterly
paying close enough attention to
just
when you popped up.
disgusting.
Like
I
mess with someone your own
apologize.
size here. Come on.
I know,
Let's.
right?
Are we venturing further into this cave here, or are we heading back to tell the sister what we found out? Because either way, I need to step in, and I'd like somebody to watch my back while I retrieve the arrow that I unfortunately missed one of my shots, guys.
Yeah, Thud.
I'll
Thud
try not
will
to let
watch
it
your
happen
back.
again. I'll try not to let it happen again. So I walk over to the cave to grab my arrow. I don't know if I'm able to find it or not. I assume I know where it went.
Since you're specifically looking for something, I'll have you make an investigation check.
Should I bring up my page or just?
Can I help him?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Roll investigation with
you're
advantage then.
offering to help me find it.
Yes, I will
Okay.
help you find it.
And then I'm just watching out. So do you want me to roll perception or just use my natural
Damn.
or my passive?
Yeah, you could roll perception.
Nice. Now I. You
Dude,
know,
20 more chickens are
Elwin's
gonna
just
run out.
grabbing his arrow. Everybody's rolling for him. Oops.
I rolled the 12.
All right. Nah, I'd say that you don't really see anything out of the ordinary, really.
Pop it out.
Okay, that's good.
Now I should be able to
Uh,
set it out of the way.
Hey, Kat, did you
What'd
find
you roll
Did you find my
for
arrow?
the arrow finding?
Oh wait,
Was it just one or two that went over this way? I only missed the once, right?
You only had one that actually flew deep into the cave.
Okay.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna figure out
That
what
would,
the heck is going
yeah,
on with
it was
sticky
turn
keys.
10 that you launched an arrow into the cave that missed.
Okay. And now that Kat is searching for my arrow, I'm also being a second eye, watching around, making sure nothing's attacking.
But you missed turn 1 as well. Pre-turn 1, sorry.
Yeah, one of them, the turn 1 arrow I think sailed down into the cave, and then the other arrow didn't sail into the cave. It just kind of
Okay, that should
clattered to the
fix
floor, I
it.
believe.
Hopefully.
I didn't write down whether or not it went into a cave or not. I just made a joke about it using the founding fathers copy. It said he misses completely because the bow is smoothbore and nails the neighbor's dog. So,
So-
Having
I didn't have my character page up either, so if I was about to roll, I also would have taken a minute. But
Yeah, Mike, you're supposed to roll investigation with advantage.
Can you all
Oh,
hear me right
oops.
now, even though I'm not pressing a button? Because I think I accidentally screwed up.
Investigation, my investigation. What does advantage give me? I roll again and use the higher number? Exactly.
Yeah.
that's what it
Yeah.
does.
Okay, 13.
I
My
think
higher
that's
number was
why
a
I was on
19,
C
16
in the
plus
first
3.
Well, you
place,
don't
so I
have
couldn't speak
advantage
here.
in investigation, right?
I am so dumb.
No,
don't
I
mind
gave
He
you
said
an
with
advantage
it. He
because
gave me
that's helping them
advantage.
find the
I'm
arrow.
being scuffed.
My bad. I
Okay.
thought you were reading that proficiency as advantage for some reason.
No, you're all good. Yeah, so you find your arrow fairly easily, and you
Okay.
also find something else
Magically, it all
lying
works
alongside it. It looks to be a black scale of some sort. It's kind of small. It's able to fit in the palm of your hand, but it's a black scale of some sort.
now. Oi, oi.
Okay, it's a black scale of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Black scale of some sort. Okay. I'm just gonna write exactly that
Of
for now.
course, you would put it right as
Is it for like weight scale or like lizard scale?
I think he
Like a
means
lizard
lizard.
scale.
Yeah, okay. I wrote black scale, not black. Okay, good.
It's the same spelling.
Well, yeah, but
Ow.
if it was a weight scale, I would have wrote like what would I have written for that?
Scale probably.
Close enough.
Like a weight scale. Yeah, I would have wrote like weight scale. I would have, but a scale is a scale. A weight, I don't know. Anyways,
Why
so
is
I
my
got some
thing
type
so
of scale. I got my
sensitive
arrows
today?
back. No missing arrows.
Yep.
That's so sensitive. It's across my desk. What the fuck?
And I also
I don't
believe
know.
that Thud picked up the chicken remains, if I believe so.
I think he scooped him. I think
I might have. I don't really know
you.
right now.
I thought you like scooped him up and then like used him as intimidation to scare off the rest of them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did, didn't I?
I'm pretty sure that like after the fight though, he picked them up and he took them with him though.
I don't have that in my notes. So.
Well, do you
All
want
right,
to
well-
have them? It's a freebie. He's giving it to you.
I mean, I'll take. Oh yeah, no, I did pick them up. Hyper cluck meat, 16 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, he found it then.
Yeah, I did.
Open hollow die.
No, it happens.
He couldn't handle my recall.
No,
You
my
frame perfect recall.
audio just cut out for a second, so I had to leave and rejoin.
You're fine. You're fine.
All right. So I'm guessing that you do have the chickens in some way or
Yeah.
form on.
Hyper
He has
cluck
them.
meat. Yeah.
No, yeah, I
meat.
think
Yeah, the half a
Yeah.
cluck.
hypercluck meat.
All
So
right.
yeah, these chickens are called hypercluck chickens. I'm assuming, correct?
Shit.
They're
Well,
just
they
hyper
were.
clucks.
Hyperclucks.
They
They're not
were
chickens.
called that. Not anymore.
Oi.
Okay.
They are now dead clucks.
Smushed
right.
clucks.
Where do you guys think we could find information about the younger sister? Back to, I mean, I don't know if her sister will know anything about this at all. She might be a dead end.
Keep in mind that you guys don't like have to go back to the flower shop right away. I'd imagine that your characters would have a little bit of hesitation trying to go back
Yeah.
because you don't have the kid in tow.
So
Well, so
because they went
Thud
up in a
is-
poof of smoke, did they like travel in a specific direction?
That's what I was wondering. Is anybody
Because
able to
if
track
we
which
Can
direction?
I look for footprints?
well, if they went up in a puff of
There
smoke, there's
wouldn't
not
be
going to be
footprints, but you can
Whoa.
you
Whoa. I'm not gonna pretend like I know how magic works. I'm looking for footprints.
All right, you know what? Fine, roll perception.
roll for footprints. Wait.
I'm not gonna pretend like I know how magic works.
All right, 18.
Crap, how do I describe like
Hey,
fog footprints?
Zithrin.
I don't know, but do your
Is the audio
best.
sounding good this time?
You
I
see
don't know
like
if you can actually
lingering
hear me or if you're
fog
just sitting
kind
in for
of
preview.
sitting in some places, almost as if like there's a visage left. But you see this like weird kind of fog kind of trailing off back towards the town.
Okay. Yeah, so then Thud is just gonna start walking, following that trail after just kind of looking at Marua and just like he'll look. Does Marua? Do they make eye contact, Marua?
Yes. Mura
Cool.
is looking at the.
Cool. He's just gonna give you a look, and then start following that path.
Sorry, excuse me.
What
The
kind of
party's
look?
just like the party's just
A
like
knowing
trying to
look.
figure out
You
what
would
to
know
do, and
it.
Todd's just walking off.
Yeah, Marua, you would
He's
know
given
what
up.
look I gave you. You would know. It. In fact, I'll make it a little more clear out of character, but you would know.
You would know. That's all he needs to know about how he would know.
I'm
what to
imagining
do
it's
then.
like the Dwayne the Rock Johnson look.
Do you smell what?
Mura will nod and follow.
Squeaky chair.
All right. Does
Squeaky
the rest of the party
chair.
notice? And do they come along? Do they say anything? Are they just gonna be silent?
Yeah, I'm just kind of following along because I noticed that they were tracking something. Was I able
Cat.
to see the wisp of discolored air, the fog, the leftover?
Since he didn't convey it to the rest of the party, I'm going to have you roll a perception as well.
Oh, okay. Perception.
He also needs to have the idea to look for footprints, because that was very specific.
That is true.
Roll my perception. Yes, I must. I'm also having the idea that I must be tracking something here. 13 plus 1 equals 14.
I feel like Cat's the only one who didn't think look for footprints because there was
You-
magic involved. There's no way there'd be footprints.
You just see like a singular tiny little puff of smoke. Just one.
Okay. Well, I just start following along with the rest of the crew there, in tow.
Please tell me Sauron doesn't see anyone.
All right. Is that all that you'd like to add for a little bit of flavor dialogue right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just following behind whoever was tracking those footprints. I saw that they were tracking something, and I'd like to get to the bottom of this missing girl with her teleportation powers that Kat was talking about.
Yeah, Thud is just gonna keep quiet while tracking, just in case he's sneaking up on anything.
All right. So you guys make your way back to the town, and let's see, two people here. Let's have Marua and Aelwyn both make perception checks.
Okay. Alan's perception check.
Perception.
Oh my god.
Is a 3.
Okay.
I'll do you one
Okay.
better. It's a 9.
Okay, that is better.
Okay.
That's a horrible roll. Oh my goodness.
So Aelwyn, you like step 1 foot into town, and you're like,
Hold on.
yeah, all right, and then you just
Yes.
keep walking. Marua, you look around for a second, and you see a missing persons board.
Mura will look closer to that missing persons board.
Investigation.
Alright, let's see. I got a 5.
Um, you kind of look at this, and the words start to blur together, and you can't make out any of the pictures, and you're like, oh.
Are you alright there, Maru? You seem to be baffled.
I,
It
for
was
some
Marua,
reason,
right?
Yeah.
I for
Okay.
some reason can't understand
Interesting.
this.
I tried to help out by looking at the wanted sign. It was a wanted sign we're looking at, or missing persons. I'm sorry.
Missing person sign.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna yeah.
it's more of like a missing persons board since so many people have like gone missing or just haven't come back lately. There's just like an entire like board of missing people.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I try to help them out reading it because it seems like there's something going on here. Is
Okay.
it okay?
Nah, I'm not gonna
I,
have you
if
guys go now. I'm gonna say that like since there's two of you looking at it, you
oh,
guys can keep it
I was
together.
about to say if it's something like that's charmed, I have an advantage against being charmed. I just want to bring that up. But it was just like
No,
a
no, no. That was just like purely just
No,
Maru and
Marua
not like
just
seeing the
grew up
word.
in
maybe
the hillbilly
maybe
country, so she
fatigued.
can't read.
Maybe fatigued from the battle. Okay. Who knows?
But yeah, you kind of help set Marua's head straight, and the two of you are looking at this board, and you're able to see a couple little pictures that stand out to you. But the two that stand out the most are a prince that is missing, and he seems to be
A prince.
probably a half elf, much like Meryl is, but he seems to be a half elf, and by looking at him, you'd say he's probably around his teenage years, the equivalent of his teenage years in Elfish. And you also see Meryl's missing poster as well.
Ah, they've already got posters up of two elves. Are they? I try to look closer. Are there more elves? Is it mostly elves?
No, no, no.
Okay, just making
It's
sure.
just
Okay.
kind of a coincidence, but
Okay.
there's many different races and people missing. There's even a very poorly written one written in Goblin. Like it's very like you can tell that whoever wrote this is probably a goblin themselves, and they didn't know how to write very well, and it's just kind of scribbles.
But it's a missing persons poster by a Globbin.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. There's a
And,
lot of
and
people missing,
yeah,
guys.
you're looking at this, and you see probably about 20 people, and that's probably not even counting like all the people that have decided to wait a while to file for one, or that just
Yeah.
haven't filed for one yet.
Yeah, there's probably some that aren't even up yet, and there's probably a lot of people missing. That's sad. Guys, do you think this is all done by the same person? Do you think this is all like we're gonna end up saving the sister, but not only the sister? This is gonna be something else, guys, if that's the case, because whatever this is has lots of power, or there's something going on here. I don't like it. All this random magic occurrences and magical occurrences, and all the people missing, all these young people. We got to do something, guys.
Shouldn't we focus on our task at hand and find the one we're looking for?
Yeah, and I have no leads. Does anybody have any
What was
possibly
her name again?
Meryl, correct?
No, no.
I thought their name was
No.
Meryl.
I'm a meta game real quick. We were looking for coin. And
No,
we were
Oh,
other
supposed
way around.
No?
Yeah, Coin was the older sister, and we were looking for
Coin is at the
Meryl.
flower
Also, I'm
shop.
back from my phone call. Sorry.
I'm losing my mind. Because I thought coin was the one we were
Well,
looking for. Because it said. Oh, no. I read that wrong. I'm stupid. No one listened to me.
the
Okay.
only reason
Or
I
your
knew is
DMs,
otherwise.
If you want to find coin, I can take you to coin.
We can find them pretty quick.
Um,
Wait.
I almost have a feeling I have to go let coin know
Yeah, I
what's
gotta
going on.
find
That
them.
we saw her at least, and there's some magical power controlling her, and we're gonna try our best to find her. Do you guys think that's a bad idea, or should we
No,
just
I think
continue
that's
on?
a good idea. We should update her on the situation at hand.
I
Maybe
agree.
avoid telling them about the being controlled by magic to not make them worry. Just say we're on their trail.
We're on their trail. She slipped right from under us somehow. Okay.
All right.
I would like to make this clear, Crux. Bud did not stop. He's still walking, following that fog.
Ah, he's still following the trail.
Yeah, he never
The
stopped.
Okay.
the fog trail disappeared once you hit like the outskirts of the city.
It's back in the
Oh,
town.
that's
Okay.
so boo. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
But Thud's so upset
Yeah,
with
Thud's
himself
gonna
now.
look for the trail where it went off. He's gonna try and figure out where that trail went then.
Get back up.
I'm gonna say that since there have been so many people kind of walking and milling about through this city, especially since this is the capital, I don't think that you'd really be able to find anything else at this point.
Okay.
You were too slow, Thud. You should have found it faster.
Dude, I guess that's on me.
Yeah, it's
Well,
all right.
Thud,
You just lost the
Thud
trail.
is. Well,
you're
then
the
I guess
only one
Thud
who can
just-
see these magical footprints.
Yeah, so I guess Thud's just gonna be around the people and I guess he'll say, I don't know what happened. I lost the trail. It was like right here, and then poof, gone. No
Well,
clue.
that's all right, Thud. This just means this is where we're supposed to be. I really feel as if letting Koi know we're on the trail, and then maybe seeing if she has any other leads. Seeing if there's anybody else we can ask in town that knows Meryl, maybe.
I say we go find the magicians of the town.
That could be
Uh,
also
that-
that could
They're
also be a
probably
lead.
up to no good. They're probably up to no good.
They're probably
They're
up to no
behind
good.
this, I assure you.
How do you determine if one's a magician or not, considering people are randomly getting powers?
They're weak.
true.
They don't understand hard work. They have no self-satisfaction.
And it's almost like they're not themselves. As soon as they get a hold of this, what is it, maelstrom or
It's
this
almost like they
that
don't
stone they
appreciate a day's hard work. You know, they just
Day's
kind of
hard work.
they just want it to come easy to them. So you know, that's where I would start, Sauron.
Cat, you mean?
Cat, yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I don't
My
know who
bad.
else you were
Cat.
referring to, but my name is Cat.
Cat.
Thank you very much.
My bad.
All right. I will quickly add that as you're kind of looking around the city again, you see that it's starting to grow dusk, and you notice that these lights that are starting to turn on, they are not like manually lit by a person with a fire, but instead they kind of turn on automatically after seeing that it's dusk, and they grow with a somewhat dim green light illuminating the streets.
Are you going to complain about that magic, Thud? They're
Bud
magic
is not gonna
lanterns.
complain about the magic lanterns. He's gonna be hiding behind Morua, because that is some creepy ass shit.
It's okay, Thud. They're just lights.
Lights that came on themselves? What kind of witchcraft is this?
I've never seen anything like that in the woods.
We're
That's
used
insane.
we're used to making our own light with fire.
Don't worry, they shouldn't hurt you too much unless you touch them.
I'm not stupid. I know what fire is.
I'm not a weak little winged insect. Won't be flying towards any lights anytime soon.
So this is the one hiding behind the cat.
All right, Thud. All right. Let's if you want to check out some magicians, see if there's any leads that they can give us. Just don't be rude to them. Just because they're magicians doesn't mean they're bad people. They're going to
I
be
never
doing something
said
like
they were
this.
bad people. I said they were worthless.
They were
and
worthless magicians. I understand. Yeah.
I never once said they were bad.
I know their magic is useless to you.
Not just to me, to everyone.
Ah.
I just want to put this out there.
Did just
As-
everyone go
as-
quiet, or did my
Onward,
Discord break?
gang.
No, everyone went quiet.
Everyone
That
went
was-
quiet. Yeah, Mike didn't respond, so it's all good.
Oh, my bad. I just rolled some dice. I thought you said you were gonna. I didn't think you were finished with your thought. Is what it
No,
was.
I was
Um,
totally finished with my thought.
Oh,
As you guys are like bickering amongst yourselves, Thud, you recognize a woman run up to you, a human woman, and she has a somewhat angry look on her face, and clenched
Wait,
in
to
her left
Elwyn?
hand. No, to Thud.
To Thud,
Clenched
okay.
in her left hand, you see a human child that you recognize that that copied your mocking expression earlier. And behind her is trailing what you assume to be her son, Jack. And the woman just runs right up to you, not even intimidated by you at all, and starts going off at you. And she says, "How dare you teach my son these types of things? I've had such a hard time trying to deal with him, and then I hear from him that he saw you mocking me with his little hands, and so he decided to copy it back to me, and now I can't get a single word through his little head. Oh my god, do you not even know how frustrating this is?"
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll history because I have no clue who this woman is.
I could refresh you real quick.
Go ahead, please.
So basically, while you were walking out of the bar, um, after your talk with Alexander, you saw a woman talking to her
Spelled
son,
L-E?
telling her or telling her son not to steal, that it's not okay. And then you were having a conversation with your party, and you had started making hand gestures, mocking one of the party members, and he saw that and he started mocking you as well. Or not mocking you, but like copying the gesture, mocking his mother.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess Thud. So did she grab Thud?
No, she's like standing like face to face with you. She's like, if steam could be pouring out of her ears, steam would be pouring out of her ears right now.
All right. Thud is just gonna kind of look around at everyone and then look back at the mother and just say, "That sounds like a personal problem."
She smacks you across the face.
Hold up, hold up. What can I roll to stop the smack? I'm not feeling like taking 1d2.
Are you trying to like grab her hand? Are you trying to like move out the
Grab the
way? What
wrist.
are you trying to do?
Grab the wrist. Stop the
Okay,
wrist from
I'd
making
say
contact.
she's a strong woman. Strength at disadvantage. Strength save at disadvantage.
Strength saves with disadvantage. Okay. All right, let's go. Well, that couldn't have gone worse. Uh, nat 1. Uh, so
All right.
What I needed.
Yeah, you
This isn't working. Of course it's not
you
working.
see her hand just fly, and it just hits you so hard across the face. You take 5 bludgeoning damage as she just smacks you.
Don't remember how
And the
this
rest of
spell's
the
name.
party
I'm gonna
member,
figure that out while I'm
it hits
going.
so hard that you can hear it echoing throughout even the busy city that it really shouldn't be echoing through.
wow.
Then she turns and walks away in a huff.
Thud is going to weakingly
Um,
look up with picking his head up off the ground and
one
yell out
second,
to the
need to use
boy,
my Discord.
"Young boy, your mother is crazy. Don't listen to her.
She
She beats up
runs
good,
back.
strong men for no reason."
She runs back.
Elwin.
She runs back. She takes a rolling pin out of her back, out of like she had like a rolling pin that was kind of stuffed into her waist, into like the waist of her dress. She takes it out and she starts trying to beat you with it.
Thud's getting beat with what now?
She thought is getting beat with the rolling pin.
Hey, I didn't have to
Oh, it
pay for it
updated.
this
Cool.
time, so it's a win-win.
I'm gonna let you try and roll a strength save to try and stop this at regular this time.
Okay.
No, it should be a
Or
double
immediately go
disadvantage
over
because
to Thud and
Yeah,
try to get
17.
the person.
it should
on
be
the-
double disadvantage because he failed the first time.
I think he should just get hit with the rolling pin again.
Would you believe it if I said that she
That's
got a
fair.
nat? Would you believe it if I said that she got a nat 20 on the rolling pin hit?
Look, I wouldn't believe it, but I'll have to accept it. That's the problem.
There we go.
Rolling
Name
pin.
tags.
That's episodes 3. That's episodes 3 like main thing right now. That's great.
Well, it's a good thing she only rolled a 1 for damage, so you take
Awesome.
3 bludgeoning damage as she hits you on top of the head with the
Fixing
rolling pin.
that.
And she actually hits you a couple of times, and the party's just like standing and watching. And a couple of you are shaking your heads at like
Ellen
how
is just wide-eyed and just
Cat
kind
might
of
seem to be
chuckling a little
nodding
bit.
approvingly, but it's
Approvingly.
really hard to tell.
Oh
I think
no.
Marua tried to step in on my behalf. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. After seeing Marua walk in, she looks to him, or no wait, Marua is a she, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruh.
She looks to Marua and she points at Thud accusatorily and she says, "You keep him in line. I can tell that you two are close. You watch him, because if he comes across my tracks again, there will be nothing on this earth that will stop me from beating the ever living shit out
There
of
we
him."
go.
And she walks
Finally.
away.
It's just motherly instincts at its best, huh, Cat?
Or I just walked up to
Yeah.
Thud,
It was
places
probably
a
deserved too.
hand on, like gets on her tiptoes, puts a hand on his shoulder. I think she does not like you.
Thud's just gonna groan and slowly get up. And actually, let me roll something real quick.
But it's rolling
Okay, yeah.
perception to hear what
So
I say.
Thud, after taking that beating, surprisingly enough, I rolled a nat 20, so this is happening. Does this amazing roll onto his back and rolls back and does that like I don't know Jack Lee move, or Jackie Chan, sorry.
Jackie
Move.
Lee?
Yeah, Jackie Lee move. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Where he gets from his back
Jet
to his
Chan.
feet. Yeah, yeah.
Jet Chan.
I mean, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, same thing, except China versus Japan. But whatever. He does that thing to get up onto his feet by rolling off his back. You know what it is. And he's just gonna be like, "Oh man, Elwyn, dude, you were so right. Something is afflicting these people. They've gone insane."
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are you okay, Thud?
Huh?
Are you okay?
My name isn't Zeth.
I said Thud.
He's
Oh.
forgotten his name. He got hit so hard.
No, I heard Zeth. I didn't hear Thud. So yeah, that's my bad. Thud's gonna look over at Marua. Ugh, I'm gonna need a beer or two, but I'll be fine, hopefully. Thankfully, she wasn't as strong as that chicken in the biker vest.
Yeah, what was up with that?
I have no clue.
Oh
got
shoot,
me.
you would have the chicken. You would have the chicken's biker vest in your inventory too, wouldn't you?
Oh, would I? I
Well-
don't know, because I thought I cut that in half, but yeah, maybe.
Oh, you're
Oh.
right. You did.
So it's a
You have
cut in half
chicken
biker's vest.
Cool. I'm adding that. That sounds great.
Is that lady still in range of hearing me?
Just barely. She's like
I try to yell out, "Excuse me,
walking
miss."
very quickly.
I try to yell out, "Excuse me, miss," as loud as I can to get her attention.
She whips around and you see there's fire in her eyes.
Yes. I'm
Second
waving her.
she whips around, Thud is hiding behind Marua.
Yeah, I'm waving her back. I'm waving her back. Elwyn is waving her back. If it's saying, softly, not like
Poor
aggressively, of course.
Alvin. He's gonna get beat next.
She lets go of her son and she wiggles her finger at him you
Stay.
can't hear her, but you can get the gesture that she's like, "You had better stay here."
Okay.
And then she
So
walks over.
I meet her halfway. I meet her halfway, and I just say, "Excuse me, miss. I'm sorry to bother you. I know you and my friend had a little outbreak there. I just wanted to know if you know the flower shopkeeper and her sister at all."
Her face almost immediately softens and she says, "Yes, that
Then-
I'm so sorry for
Then
her.
I'm sure you know that her sister is missing, the younger one, I believe, and we're trying our best to find her. We were
She
right on our
nods.
trail, and we
She
lost it.
nods and she says, "Yes, she normally would have had a play date with Jack yesterday, but she, to say the least, she wouldn't be late for that sort of thing. So me and him immediately knew that something was wrong, and we went to go check on Coin, and we heard
Yes,
the
yes.
news.
Anything at all you may be able to give us? Any information? Somebody around town that may have also been close with Meryl, or I'm
She
not sure
shakes her head.
how to ask.
She shakes her
No,
head and she says, "No, but almost everybody in town was close with that darling daughter.
I'm sure. I'm
She was
sure.
quite
Flower
a,
shops
she was
are.
quite a thing."
Oh, well, it's hard to ask questions like these, but thank you for answering them as well. I'm sure it's hard.
She
And
nods,
and I
then
and I
says,
nod. And,
will that be all?"
yes, of course. Thank you so much. It
Okay.
is.
She walks back over to Jack and she takes his hand again and starts marching off again.
Yeah,
Though
I
this
return
time
over to
her
the
pace
party.
is a little bit less angry and brisk.
Yeah, I
Well,
walk
as
over
she walks
back to the party.
away, Thud is gonna whisper to Marua, or whisper by Marua. Yeah, that's right. You better run.
Roll
Yeah,
for
I
the
return to
woman's
the party.
perception.
I did roll perception and I got a nat one.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, she's stupid.
Lucky for Thud this time.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
so sad about that. Oh well.
Oh man.
It's okay. That's
Oh
already been
man.
beaten enough with the rolling pin and hyper beamed by a chicken.
Yeah, he's pretty much a pancake.
All right.
A lot of fun, Thud.
So what
Alright.
will the party be doing now?
I'm assuming the flower shop is probably closed. It's a little late, but if it's still open, I'd like to let Coin know that we were right on our trail, but we're gonna keep looking hard. If she has any other leads, that would be great.
It
the
is
convers-
the only shop on the market that is still open.
Okay. So I make my way over there after asking the gang if they'd like to follow suit or if they're gonna go get some rest.
Cat's
I'm
gonna
sorry.
follow
Did you just call
behind.
me a part of the gang?
The
Yes,
gang,
you're
what's
part
up,
of the
gang?
Elwyn gang
Yeah.
now.
So the second that Elwyn calls me a part of the gang, I'm gonna pull out the chicken biker vest and put it on. It's the only. I mean, it's cut in half, which is perfect because it wouldn't fit over my broad
I was about to
shoulders
say.
otherwise. But I just gotta put on the sleeves because I'm a part of a gang now.
It like
Nice.
it like barely even fits over your wrist for the
You're wearing it like
holes for the
handcuffs.
arms. Yeah, it's basically like just two pieces of like a biker vest just kind of hanging off on either of his wrists.
You gotta
Awesome.
remember that fit on a hyperclock. Maybe it'd be better suited for Cat.
Cat just gives you a weird look when you mention it being
I'm just
better for
saying,
them.
it's more your size than his is all.
What are you talking about?
Anyways,
These fit
Cat just
perfectly.
shrugs.
it fits perfectly, he says.
All right.
Nice.
So as the party approaches the flower shop, out the door once again comes running a kobold with a even bigger stack of boxes than he had last time. It's like towering over him. It's even towering over Thud. And he gives I'm not sure how many of you remember this kobold, but he kind of looks at Cat and like gives like a firm nod and then he scampers off and he is surprisingly balancing these boxes extremely well as he runs off.
And as for the first time, Cat would give them a wave as they bounded off, skillfully carrying those boxes too high.
Odd. There's a lot of boxes from a flower shop.
Busy little
A
fellow,
couple
I
seconds
guess.
later you watch him trip and all the boxes go flying everywhere.
Oh no, I run over to help recover. That's sad.
Cat also joins helping.
he seems very grateful for you, and he says, thank you. I wasn't expecting this. I gotta get back. I gotta get back. I gotta teach my kitties. And like as soon as all the boxes are stacked back up again, he starts
That's
bolting
my
again.
move. He says what? He's got to what? His
Train his
He's
kitties.
yeah.
Is that
Sounds-
like sound like cats, or is that like just a nickname for kobold children?
You get the idea that he's probably referring to cats. And
Well,
as he's running off,
kitties.
you could swear, like literally swear, that the top box moves a little bit on its own.
And he ran out
Oh.
of the flower shop, correct? Do I need to?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wanting to confirm.
I will also say
Was that a
kitties could technically be with a D, not a T. So
Yeah, he was meaning it
Okay.
like cats, though.
Cats. Okay, yeah.
that's not what's going down in my notes. So don't worry.
Oh, great.
Kitties.
The biased note taker here.
Were those cats in that box?
You didn't even think
There
to
were
check.
nothing in any of the boxes when they fell over. They were all empty.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh, he's
wondering. That's
giving
what I thought.
homes to the
Nothing.
strays. That's the conclusion Cat came to.
Whoa, whoa. We call them orphans, not strays. Okay, that's a little rude.
Talking about cats, not children.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
He said, "Oh, thank God." We're talking about cats and not children.
I guess you
Um,
still could call cats orphans if you really wanted to.
I'm gonna proceed into the flower shop to speak with Coin. I
Okay.
suppose
All right.
that
As
was an
all
odd
of you,
occurrence.
Yeah, that's gonna
as
follow.
all, sorry.
You're all good.
Yeah, as all of you make your way into the flower shop, you don't feel the same warm, welcoming kind of energy that you felt before. And as
Well,
soon as all of you finish
there we go,
walking
finally.
through the door,
We all feel this way, like it's a
I'm starting to
strong
pick up
change
someone in the
of
background.
mood.
yeah, as soon as
Okay, we all feel it.
walk through the door locks behind you, almost as if magically, and you see Coin step forward, and she has like a calm on her face, but you can feel like a sense of fury and anger and confusion coming from her.
Immediately, I'm gonna say, Coin, we were right on her trail. What's going on here?
She takes a very shaky breath in.
Yeah, Thud's gonna interrupt and before she can speak, he's also gonna say, "And why the hell are you using magic? How hard is it to walk 10 feet to go close that door? It's gonna
And
get your
Thud
steps
gets
in. It's
smacked with a
gonna make you
pole.
better."
Thud really wants to die today, doesn't he?
But Thud gets
I mean,
smacked
just
with
maybe.
Cat's quarterstaff. It's like only in like his knee area because of how short she is compared to him, but still gets smacked.
You're hoping
So,
for a lesson 5. Oh, no.
Thud, what's your armor class?
Oh god.
16.
Okay, yeah, this hits. A bookshelf flies at you.
A book or a
A whole
bookshelf?
bookshelf.
So
A
Cat's going to
bookshelf.
scramble out of the way because they were right next to Thud when the
Um,
bookshelf was thrown.
you take 9 bludgeoning damage as this bookshelf slams into you, and you are like totally slammed against the door that you just walked into. Like, this woman is not playing around. And she says, "Not another word."
Yeah,
And
well,
then she
that's
looks
gonna be
towards the
all
rest of the
right
party.
because the second that Thud gets hit by that, he's gonna yell out "cheater" and go down unconscious. So
Oh, is
it's
he
all
dead?
right.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
forgot. He was
unconscious.
still
Yeah.
super low.
Yep.
Whoops. Cat just like face palms as he falls unconscious again.
I'm literally facepalm as a DM, but that's fine.
You did us a
So
favor.
anyways, after Thud gets knocked
Anyways.
out, um, She says, "Not another word." And then she holds out uh um a scarf similar to the one that she handed you to that she casted locate object on for you to help find Meryl.
Okay.
And you see that's not moving at all. And she says, "This isn't pulling me anywhere. And the only way that could happen is if she wasn't on this earth or if she was dead. So give me an explanation now."
That's what I was trying to do.
She kind of poofed in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, we were right on her trail outside of a cave, and I wasn't able to see her, but I believe my uh partner here was able to see her, and we don't know where she went, and we need more information or.
We had just located her, but as soon as we were done fighting some wildlife that was in the cave as well, she like appeared for a second holding an orb and then just disappeared completely, and we don't really know where she went after that.
Okay. So above the table, I just had her roll insight at disadvantage because she is extremely angry. And in total, she got a 7. So she's not really believing what you're saying.
Do I need to
She
roll persuasion or something?
perhaps, but she pulls out a dagger and she holds it right to Ilwyn's throat. "Tell me the truth now."
Time to
Take
start
a deep
looking
breath.
at spells.
And I say, I
Should
can't.
I have
There's
any-
nothing I can tell you except we were right on her trail outside of a cave. I didn't see her. I wasn't able to. My friend here has more information. There's no need for the hostility here. We're trying to help you.
She presses the dagger closer, and you feel a trickle of blood start to run down your neck.
Somebody help here.
So can I cast Charm Person on them to calm them down?
You may try. She is a half elf, so she has advantage against being charmed.
Oh darn it. Because obviously, which would be better, I guess, to do normal persuasion or the charm person?
Charm person, she has advantage, and she would know that you casted the spell afterwards.
I don't really care if she knows, because I'm just gonna explain I was trying to calm them down. But you know,
Okay, it's up to
what
you.
what is I guess like out of character? What does Elwyn and Maru and Thud think?
Well, Thud doesn't think anything because he's unconscious.
Well,
Just
yes,
try
but
to
I mean,
cat
Well,
cat
if I
cat.
would
Try
say
to talk
Cat.
to her.
Well, I would actually say Cat. If you had spell points, you should heal Thud. But that's purely selfish. So
I
don't.
don't think I'm gonna heal Thud since the last thing he did was get a bookshelf thrown at him and beat up by a woman.
Whoa! Hold up. Men can't win in those situations. If I were to beat her up, I'd be the horrible person. But
Well,
no,
no.
oh, I lose and let her beat me up. Oh, now I'm also bad.
Yes.
Love your
Yes.
ethics.
Just yes. That's the response.
I can't
Just-
win. I don't know what you want.
That just hears a voice in his head as he's unconscious of like the
Oh,
party
no.
bickering, and he just hears and
He
he
hates
just
them.
hears, "Thud, it's not your action, it's not your fighting that's making people angry, it's how you're talking to them."
Exactly.
Todd hates the voices in his
Okay.
head.
Shoot. I don't know which is better for me to do because I have a +0 to persuasion.
All right, I'm just gonna say plainly. Elwyn here is gonna say plainly. While I have a knife to my throat, maybe somebody could calm this woman down and explain to her that we're trying our best to find her younger sister.
You say maybe we should just try to calm this woman down out loud.
No, please don't tell me you said that. Well, I guess I'll roll persuasion to try and calm them down at this point, just to see so that Elwyn doesn't get his neck slit.
Okay, this will be contested, and she'll I'll make it a normal check for her, but this will be contested, so that way, like, if you roll poorly, then she has a chance to roll even poorer, because my rolls haven't been all that high right now. So
You say that now, so you roll another fucking 20. All right.
Okay, I rolled a
Absolutely.
15.
okay, she rolled a 6. So
Okay.
Aelwyn, you feel the pressure on your throat start to recede a little bit, and she still has the dagger out. She still has it like kind of
Whoop.
relatively close to your throat,
Aw,
but
I
it's
wish
no
I rolled
longer
that
pressing
20
right
then.
against it. And then she looks towards Kat and she says, "Tell me, what? How? I I I just I thought I'd have my sister back."
We thought we'd be able to get her back really easy too, but it seems some sort of force has taken a liking to her or something, because the magic that took her away was not done by herself but by some outside force, and we're not sure who it could have been, and we were actually coming to see if you had maybe any other leads we could go off of, and also just to inform you that the last we saw her, she was alive and well.
She
Does
takes another breath, and then she puts her dagger away, and then she looks at Thud underneath the bookshelf, and she leaves it there. She doesn't feel sympathy
yeah,
for Thud.
I'll handle him in a little bit. Don't worry.
Honestly, I think it would do him good to go to some mana school, she says.
Oh yeah, but that's not gonna go very far. He seems
Elwyn's
to
standing off
hate
to the
it.
side, rubbing his neck but nodding his head.
He was scared of the lamps outside that turned on their own.
Okay, so that actually manages to get a little bit of a chuckle out of her, and you feel just the smallest amount of tension in the room kind of fade away.
Elwyn
Success,
takes a
even
deep
though that
breath.
wasn't my intention. It was just an insult, Thud.
It was just an insult to that.
Joke's on you. He can't hear you.
Exactly. That's why it's even better.
So you feel comfortable insulting Thud when he's not around to kick your ass. Got it. Totally
Yeah,
fair.
of course. He's like 4 times my size. What am I supposed to do? Not be scared of him?
Fair.
Well, Elwyn turns to Coin and apologizes if I apologize if I insulted you, Coin. I just wanted to be able to calm you down in a fashionly manner, and I was quite scared for my life, lack of better terms.
Coin Coin takes a deep breath and shakes her head and says, "No, I'm sorry for the way I acted, but
It's completely understandable.
it's understandable."
More importantly, I'd like to say that it's getting late. We need to get some rest tomorrow morning, when as soon as the sun rises, maybe even before then. I think Thud here may have been onto something earlier today when we were standing in the middle of town. He said something about talking to some magicians around town, and maybe one of them might be able to help us find some type of trail or magical somethingness that could help us. So we're gonna keep trying.
She nods and says, "Thank you. I'd appreciate that very," but she gets cut off as there's a knock on the door, even though whoever is knocking on the door can very clearly see that there's an
A
unconscious
smushed
Goliath underneath a
With a
bookshelf leaning
yeah,
against the door.
with a
Well,
And you
bookshelf.
technically
there's
the
this,
door is closed because it closed behind us. So if they're knocking on the door, they can't see anything, and I'm blocking the door with a
Well, I
bookshelf.
mean, if the
it's
door has
it's like
glass,
it's a glass door, yeah, it's see-through. It's a flower
Uh,
shop, so
boo!
they
I
have
don't
lots
like
of
that.
windows in them.
Nah,
Thud
retcon that.
doesn't
Make
like
it
doors
wooden.
that he can see through.
Make it wooden.
He doesn't
Retcon
like to see.
that.
He doesn't like to see through doors.
I think it's better just like an unconscious face smushed
Nah,
up
fair.
against the
I
door because
totally
of a
thought it was
bookshelf.
wooden. That's on me. I didn't realize we were in the age of glass yet.
Thud was dreaming about a wooden door when suddenly there was
So
a
I'm going. Oh, cool! I got a 6 on it. I was gonna do a healing word to wake up Thud
Oh, cool.
with the
6,
knocking.
So how much do I heal for?
10.
Dope. What a G.
The one time I
That's just
don't need
gonna
to roll
wake up
good,
and
I roll
immediately get
okay.
our bookshelf thrown at him.
Oh no.
Alright. Thud
Yeah.
is just gonna all of a sudden just wake up and just be like, God damn it. I'm still here.
When
Nobody
when
can
Thud
move you,
look
Thud.
Thud can
when Thud
move
wakes
himself.
up and like looks behind him because he notices that there's like somebody at the door, he sees the same kobold that just tripped a little bit ago, just sitting at the door politely waiting to get inside.
Thud
Oh, is
is
the door
going to
handle too tall for
recognize.
kobolds?
Well,
No. But
I'm
the door's
blocking it.
still locked.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
blocking
okay.
it with the door. Thud is going to recognize the hard work and physical prowess that the kobold exampled for him earlier. So he's going to make all effort to try and get out of the way so this man can get back to his hard work. His honest hard work. So I guess I'll. Is the bookshelf on me?
Yeah.
Do I need to do a
And Coin
strength check?
doesn't seem all that keen to try and move it.
Yeah, do I just need to do a strength check to get it off, or
Yeah, I'd say so. To just like set it back upright.
sure,
I just
20?
realized I'm dumb. I could have done
All
detect
right.
magic all the way back at where she disappeared in order to see it. Fuck. I forgot I had that.
I will remind Aelwyn that he does have a black scale of some sorts in his inventory, but
Almost revealed what type of scale it
Yes,
was
I
there,
knew that. What was-
huh?
What about the scale? What are you saying?
you have you have the skill in your inventory, and that might be able to be used as some type of proof. But anyways, um, Thud like easily just kind of sets this bookshelf back up and slides it out of the way, and the kobold jiggles the doorknob for a second. Coin waves her hand to unlock the door. The doorknob unlocks. He runs in. Coin doesn't pay him any mind. He runs to the back of the store. He grabs a whole bunch of boxes. He starts running back out the door again.
Have fun.
I need to feed my kitties.
I
How
like
many
the
cats does this
kobold.
guy have? Um,
I feel like his
So,
kitties are going to be enemies
As
one day.
the kobold runs out the door, Thud is just gonna yell out, "You're an inspiration."
here.
He turns around. He sets the boxes down. And he takes a very small box off the top, and he takes something out of his pocket and shoves it into the box, and then gives it to you. And then all of a sudden, in your arms, you have a box with two gemstone eyes. One being a sapphire and one being an emerald, and it has magically grown a tail, paws, and two ears.
The box?
Magically?
Magically, give it to me. I know you
Crap.
can't
Did
take care
anyone
of a
hear me?
magic thing.
Uh,
Ah,
I don't know if I can do that.
Wait, who left?
DM.
Oh,
DM
okay.
left. Yeah, he didn't hear that.
He didn't,
So
okay, he wasn't here. Wait, yeah, what happened? A box?
So did the box turn into a cat, or did like a cat grow from the stones?
I actually have an art example. I need to find it though.
okay, you
Okay.
go ahead and find it, and then I'll tell you what me and Kat's reactions were.
The moment
Okay.
magic happens, cat's like hand it over. I can't trust you with it. You're gonna like kill it.
Oh, how dare you! I would never. I'm a gentle creature.
Yeah, but you hate magic. There.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm just gonna punt a living animal because it used magic. I'll tell it
You
it's a
see,
monstrosity.
Oh
That's
my God.
adorable. Holy
just give
shit.
it.
That is so cute. Build a body workshop. That's adorable.
1 sec. I can't.
And those
see
are
it.
gem eyes. That's cool. An emerald and a sapphire.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, yeah. Is this cat like actually alive?
Yeah, it makes a little meow at you, and I will tell you right now, like none of you know this, but this thing only has 1 hit point.
Cat's just like hand it
Uh-oh.
over before you hurt it.
So it feels weak.
Uh.
It feels weak in in his arms. Oh, that's so cute. It looks so small in Thud's arms, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thud
very
is gonna
small.
feel conflicted here. He's gonna look down at this beautiful box cat, and he can't decide whether he should put it out of its misery since it's been utilizing magic, or if he should raise it to be better and not use magic or rely on it.
Well, as
Um,
he's making that, Cat's just like, give it over. I don't
what
trust
do you
you
mean?
with it. You're
Give
gonna
it
hurt
over.
it. Hand
No,
it over.
the kobold gave it to me. It is mine. I will
Yeah,
decide what I do with it.
as
You better not
as
kill
Cat
it.
like, tries to reach out towards it, to grab it, it waves one of its little cardboard paws at Cat, like in a like, no, stay away from me. This is my dad kind of way.
Oh snap! Suck it, cat. Oh man, that must be rough to be denied like that. Oof.
If you
Oh
kill it
man.
now, it's gonna be even worse.
No,
You better
I'm
not
feeling
kill it since
attached.
it selected you.
No, I'm
Yeah, the
feeling
kobold is
attached
still,
now.
like
This cat
the kobold
chose
is
me.
still sitting there watching all this. So if you kill this this cardboard cat right now, there may be some repercussions.
Oh man. Yeah. Thud is just gonna stare into the cat. I guess I'm gonna do a roll here.
Right.
But
I
I don't know
don't
what
trust
roll I need
Thud.
to be doing to this. I guess I will roll just straight charisma.
What
I
are
was
you
thinking
rolling charisma
Constitution,
for?
honestly.
What do
Huh?
we roll? Wait, what are we rolling for?
I'm
I was
rolling
thinking
charisma.
I was thinking Constitution to like fight against Thud's like moral wills.
Mm. I would, I do like the idea of constitution, but I think charisma is more of how it would go about coming to like the emotional, the pathos instead of the ethos.
Yeah.
I think constitution's very ethos, but I think charisma would be more pathos, and that's what it's eliciting. Um,
Alright.
yeah, I rolled an 11, so lucky for this cat. Um, Thud is gonna just look down and start smiling at the cat and start rocking it back and forth and tickling its little tummy.
Under her breath, Cat says there might be a chance for him.
Actually, as you try to tickle its tummy, you realize that its tummy, it doesn't really exist. It the bottom of the box is open, so it's kind of just hollow inside.
Thud is gonna freak the fuck out and try to find some tape to tape up its bottom. I see the flaps. I'm closing the flaps and taping that shit.
He's freaking it out. He's freaking out, man.
Okay, uh, okay, roll perception for tape check.
Cat's where he's gonna like freak out, so if they fail, Cat will also be looking.
9.
You find tape and you put it on the flaps, but it just doesn't stick. It just falls back open
Um,
because the tape that you found was actually really really old tape.
Thud is gonna look at Mora or Marua
Yeah.
and ask her if she knows how to help.
Uh,
Or he's not even gonna ask. He's just gonna look at Marua with a
Help
knowing
me,
look.
please.
I did end up rolling a 20 on that. Like a nat 20.
Jova.
Roll the 20 on what?
I said Cat was gonna try to help him find tape because she's worried about him crushing it when he can't find any. So I rolled
Okay.
and I rolled a nat 20.
You
Wasn't my
you
intention.
you pick up the same side of the same tape piece that Thud had just tried to put on to the cat, and you realize this isn't old tape. He just tried to put it on the wrong way.
Oh.
Gotta put it on backwards.
Yeah,
Sadly,
he tried to
Cat's
put it
too
on with the
short, so
non-sticky side.
so she's just kind of like holding it up to him like a child would, just be like, "You put it on. You were trying to put it on the wrong side." To Thud because how short.
The entire time, this cat is just like meowing and like purring and rubbing into Thud's chest.
Damn.
Can Thud purr back into the cat chest?
Oi, alright, I'm gonna calm
Animal
down.
handling.
I'm trying to say stuff.
All right.
Oh.
Animal
I actually have
handling.
Index.
yeah, I have proficiency in this, but I still rolled a 2, so 4. Good God.
It kind of sounds like you're making like an angry growl at it, and it kind of flinches away and it tries to hop down for a second before kind of deciding, no, I can stay. I don't know why Dad's mad at me, but I can stay.
Aw.
Yeah, but does Thud recognize this? Like the cat
I would
was
say
trying to
I would say that he kind of that growing up in like a forest, he kind of understands animals and such. So I'd say yeah.
Thud's just gonna feel sad and unaccomplished. But then he's immediately gonna feel inspired, since the fact that he's trying to tame this animal without any magic, and that's the hardest way you could go about it.
There we go.
Quote
Thud.
unquote tame.
Making Thud a cat father.
Oh god, every time we see the kobold now he's gonna get another cat.
The thing is that these cats only have 1 HP though.
I don't give a shit.
It will
I'm
be
about
like
to make this
the
a bump ass cat, dude. This thing's gonna be level 20 by the end of 2 nights. Calling it.
Two
Calling it
more
right
weeks.
now.
Two more sessions.
We're about to go through some insane training regimens.
It's still gonna have 1 HP, but it's gonna be able to hit like a truck.
Glass cannon sounds good.
Like,
Ooh, I just had a really interesting thought. Hold on, let me DM this to you because I just like legitimately had a really interesting thought about this.
Yeah, all good.
Let's hear it.
concerned
Go
who's
ahead.
having the thoughts.
Oh no, he's DMing it to me. Y'all don't get it here.
I know, that's
Oh.
why I'm
Shit.
concerned.
Rough.
Very rough. I was thinking of just making it like the monster that's like called 1,000 corgis, but it's just 1,000 cardboard cat boxes.
I will say, thank God Saren didn't get this.
What?
Because I get a torment cat all campaign with my cardboard box cat.
No. If you treat it well, Cat's not gonna care. Cat was just worried you're gonna kill it because of, you know, your heavy
Yeah,
anti-magic.
if I can communicate with this cat, I would try to make it plan with me that we pretend like I'm abusing it in front of cat. I think that'd be hilarious.
Oh no.
All right, I
Do
just
it too
DM'd the
much, Cat
idea
will
to you,
take
man.
stuff into their own hands.
Okay.
Oi, oi. Fucking cute ass cat. I need to now take that picture actually. 1 second.
It's a cardboard cat.
A cute little baby.
All right.
It is a little
That's-
baby.
That's interesting. And yeah, I think that would be like a middle arc kind of thing, Crux. But I like it.
Yeah,
like it.
I mean it'll probably happen like later, but it's an idea.
No, that's definitely like a mid campaign thing, but I like it.
Okay.
All right. But yeah. Anyways, this kobold is still staring at you, and Coin is just kind of blinking like, wait.
That's what I'm doing right
what the
now. Like I'm
hell?
thinking, I'm like, what is going on with this cat?
Cat's just
Actually, I say
or-
that out loud. Elwood says, "What is going on with this cat?"
Coin is just like staring at this kobold, and then she like looks back to Thud, and like she's in disbelief of the two of them. She like you can tell what's running through her mind right now is just Okay, so this kobold has just been running in through my shop, grabbing empty boxes and running back out, and now I find out that he can make sentient animals out of them. And then this freaking Goliath that was so freaking like what the frick? How is he
What the
kind to this
frack?
cat? Like she's
There
trying
we
to
go.
piece together how Thud could possibly be described as kind and loving, even though it's like being shown right in front of her.
There we go. That's all I
Yeah.
needed.
Thought is just gonna start doing a bit of a monologue, I guess, at the cat, just being like, you know, you've melted my heart, little cat, and just because you were born to the worst circumstances, and you've relied on magic thus far,
Oh, no.
I think we can get something special here. I think we can change
Make
you
your
around. You
masters.
will be
Whoop.
the penultimate example of hard work and dedication overcoming. You will be my prize, my joy, my purpose. And then he's just gonna nuzzle the cat.
The cat meows with
Wow.
determination and nuzzles back, and then since his like little stomach flaps are open, he kind of scrambles up onto Thud's shoulder and then onto his head, and then he just sits on Thud's head like a little helmet.
He's a cap.
Like a
Like
little
a
helmet.
Oh, that's so cool! I love that. That's awesome. I gotta write this down. Thud has a new helmet.
Doesn't even
Cardboard cat helmet. Oh my gosh. I
Just
wish you
don't
were
get
getting
hit by
in
the rolling
head.
pin in the head.
I was just about to mention that.
What
It's
other
my
person
ultimate
have you pissed
protection.
off that's gonna come up and
The
murder
cardboard
the
cat
now?
is too cute to hit. It's my protection against women. Oh, it's
Protection
genius.
against women. That's yeah. Yes, it's D&D bubble.
Anyways,
We got everyone's names written out on their Discord thingies, and then
Oh,
Um,
that's good.
this
good,
giant
that was
Goliath
good.
man called
So he's got
Thud,
a
who
cardboard
hates
cat
magic,
helmet. Is that
just
what you're
got a
telling me?
cardboard magic cat.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
this
pretty much.
big. He's like this big, huge, like rock of a man,
All right, like
and he's got a
imagine
Can I
cardboard
get the
Dwayne
cat
cat,
helmet on
but
Johnson.
in
his
the
head.
men
Yeah,
version?
so
Yeah.
What does
imagine
that
Dwayne the Rock Johnson
mean?
goes to Disney World and puts
What
on
do you
some Mickey
mean,
Mouse
Bubble?
ears. That's basically what you're seeing here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's good. It's really
This
good.
cat's
I
gonna
like
make a
it.
rift in our entire group.
I hope so. I'm counting on it.
I do have a question for Thud. Is he going to name this cat at all?
Yeah, I was gonna ask what's the name.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, of course, and he is going to keep up the
Can keep
long-standing
men
tradition
away.
that all of my D&D characters
I
have
don't know.
followed for naming animals.
I mean, if
You
you
name
race it
them
that way,
after what they
probably.
say. So this is Meow.
Why didn't you just call him Meowington?
Nope, not Meowington. It's just Meow. Ask Jova. I have had Squawk. I have had Moo. I have had Bark.
Bark.
So, I gotta have Meow now.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
You love to hear it.
What's that?
All right.
I just
So
found another
I
idea.
guess Thud will
Um,
just look down and look at the cat and just be like, I think I'm gonna or I guess look up at looking up at his eyebrows.
Yeah,
And
I was about
I
to
think
say.
he's just gonna pat the hat cat for a bit and just be like, I think I'm gonna name you Meow.
okay. So I just had a great idea. So, you hear
I don't know if we can do anything about keeping
through
stuff
your
away.
head.
Sorry.
Telepathic a chicka.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
telepathically through your head, and you hear almost like a little kid's voice, and it says, "Hi, Dad."
Thud is gonna flip this shit out
Flip the
and
shit.
look around. He's just gonna look around, like he
Probably
heard
do it
something and
the
turn around
door.
to see behind him.
What's wrong, Dad? What are you looking for?
There we go.
He's gonna look at Marua, although I think the character that plays Marua is asleep right now.
Yeah, Elwyn is looking around at everybody with like narrowed eyebrows, wondering why Thud looks so shocked.
Cat
Thud's
just like
gonna
raises
look.
up their hands. I didn't do anything this time.
Yeah,
I was
he's
gonna ask,
Thud is
did
Thud
they
is
hear that? Did you guys hear an illegitimate child?
Thud. Thud, I think
You legitimate
I think
child.
you're
Oh no.
hearing your baby there.
But I haven't.
I don't know.
haven't done that yet.
Your cardboard baby.
Oh, wait, what?
The
I was just
damn
gonna look
Really
up.
shitty drawing.
the damn
for
cardboard
baby
cat helmet.
Cardboard cat.
Over the
Meow?
table, basically why Thud's hearing this over the table is because I had the idea that while he's sitting on somebody's head, he can communicate telepathically to them.
No, that's
Oh,
dope.
that's
We're
cool.
playing with it. Let's go. Thud is just gonna
And
look up and just be like,
sadly,
meow?
Bubble, I don't think you'll get a one.
Yes,
if you
Dad?
keep men away.
Holy shit! All right, what the hell is going on?
I don't know, Dad. I just was born. What is born?
All
Dad,
right,
what
I've
is
had
life?
enough of this conversation. Let's let's just talk about something else, huh?
Dad, how was I born?
Well, when a mommy kobold and a daddy box love each other very much, the daddy kobold or the mommy kobold puts 2 gems on a box, and then some shit happens, and I don't know.
There we
Whoa.
go. Perfect one.
I don't understand any of that.
Cat just looks at Owen, just like, is he talking to himself now?
Yeah,
Okay.
all
So-
you're hearing is just
Wide
meow.
mouth. Meow 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 meow. Wide mouth, shaking my head. Just I can't even form words right now. Just mouth
All right.
almost jaw to the floor. I'm confused.
So
Agreed.
I don't understand it either, Meow. I'm gonna be honest. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna prove that magic don't mean shit. Okay? That's our goal in life here. And you're gonna help me accomplish this.
What's magic?
Something that's useless and you'll never need, trust me.
He seems to think about this for a moment. What's magic?
I just told you didn't like my answer. You want another one?
No, I just don't understand what it is. I want to know what it is.
What
What's
is-
magic?
Why do you hate it so
Again,
much?
it is something that is useless and you'll never need. It's what weak people rely on.
Who's we people? What's a people?
Bud is just gonna
Oh,
really
yeah.
smack this shit out of his forehead with
But
his
the
hand.
cat's on your head.
No, it doesn't hit the cat. He's gonna make sure it doesn't hit the cat.
I was imagining
Calm
Bud
down,
forgetting about that.
As you smack your forehead, the cat's like, "Oh, I feel like if that would have touched me, I would have died."
Like,
I
my
thought
reaction
it's
was like in
gonna-
character too, because they saw Thud face palming and just like, no, the cat's on your head.
Bud is gonna immediately just say back, well, he's gonna freeze for a second. He's just be like, yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna hit you, Bud. Come on, come on.
He seems to think for a moment, then he says, "Why'd you growl at me earlier? That scared me, Dad."
This cat's completely
Oh, I
derailed
was
the
just
whole
mimicking
session.
you, Bud.
But I was purring, you were growling. That wasn't very nice.
It's the same thing. What do you mean? Your purr, my growl. I'm just bigger, so it sounds like growl. You know? And I'm
Coin
going
it-
for deception on
Oh
this
my
one.
god.
Coin
has
this
been
entire
derailed.
time is just like so freaking confused as to what's going on right now. Like, she was just yelling at everybody. She threw a bookshelf at this guy. She rendered him unconscious. Then he got back up, and all of a sudden there's a sentient cardboard cat made from a kobold that's sitting on his head and that he's talking to as if he understands it. And she's just so confused, paired along with like the distress of her sister. Her brain is fried.
She's about to faint from confusion.
Don't
She hit
worry,
herself in confusion.
Exactly.
Bud has no clue what's going on either, so it's all good. We're all the same.
So what you're telling me here is Thud is talking seemingly almost to himself, but to his
Oh, yeah, Zeppelin,
helmet,
you like
cardboard
my
cat.
addition?
What's even crazier is no one stopped him yet.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
the
know what
wild
to
part.
say. I don't know how to I don't know how to interject. Really don't.
Cat tried to stop, but it got swatted at, so they just have to be like passive.
Yeah. Well,
Excuse me, Thud.
uh, what can I do for you, Owen?
What's so going? What's are you speaking with the cat card box, the cat thing on your
Okay.
head?
His name is Meow,
Okay, are you
and
speaking with Meow? Telepath,
yes.
like in your
Meow
head?
is
Can you help me out here?
everything.
What is people?
We are people.
Everyone's a person.
All right, Cat, you hear that?
What's in everyone?
Ah, good question, Cat. What is an everyone?
Cat just like makes like a giant like pointing gesture to just like every single person in the room. Just like
Yeah, I think we're
every
gonna need more than that.
Um,
probably everyone that talks, I guess, that can make sounds and communicate with another isn't everyone.
Oh, so I'm not an everyone? No.
Well,
Am I? Am I an everyone? I don't know. It's confusing. Dad,
Right.
it's hurting my head.
Well, Meow, here's what I would do if I were you. Stop thinking. I do it all the time. Second,
oh no.
I actually don't know. Wait,
that's a good
hold on.
question.
Hold on. Elwin,
What's up?
are you hearing this?
I'm not. I haven't. Okay, wait. Let me ask the DM. Am I hearing this or no? I'm not hearing anything.
Oh,
No,
absolutely
no.
not. No.
There's
All you
no.
guys are hearing is just meowing. Only the person that has meow on their head can hear.
I'm hearing
Only I
meowing.
casted
I'm
speak
hearing.
with animal.
I'm hearing the meow of
Yeah,
your.
you are hearing Meow talk, right?
Yes.
Hold on. Cat, you said speak with it. You're gonna cast speak with animals, right?
That I was mostly joking, but I could do that if we're not going to do any more fights. I have one more spell slot.
I assume.
It's the end of the night. I
Well,
think we're gonna be getting a rest.
I will say,
I was
Cyrus.
thinking it'd be.
Oh, no,
One,
my dick.
DM should never tell you if we're about to get into a fight. But two, we're like the end of the session away from a long rest. If
I
that
was
helps.
Yeah,
kind of thinking
but
so. That was the vibe I was
Yeah.
getting. So I was like,
Yeah.
if I lose my spell slot, it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Nah,
hopefully.
Yeah.
I would just use it.
Okay, then yeah, I'll try to do speak with animal on it.
okay. You try to make a connection with it, and it fails. This thing isn't described as an animal.
Oh
It's
damn!
like you like it's clearly like animal based, but it's not an actual animal that you can tell.
Oh, okay.
You're unable to communicate with it.
Unable to communicate. Yeah, even with my I can't tell anything past meowing. Then
Meow does seem to like recognize this, and then Meow talks to Thud. Why did my brain just feel a weird tingly thingy? Wait, what's a brain?
Um, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. That's a good
Thud doesn't have
question.
a brain.
Thought is just gonna ask Ellen, what is a brain?
Hey, so these questions are very odd. I'm starting to feel like maybe you should ask a question back. Ask. I don't know. Ask your cat friend there. What
Whoa,
exactly
whoa,
are you?
whoa, whoa,
What
whoa.
exactly are
He's
you, and what
not.
are
He's
you?
not my
Cat
friend.
No.
He's my son.
Okay. Ask your son. I'm
Okay.
sorry, Thad. Ask your newfound son, your foundling there, if what's
This is
exactly
going
are you? What
well.
are you? Do you know where you were from? Do you know what you can do? What are your capabilities?
Well,
What is
I
this
already
thing?
know who he is.
What is
He's
this thing?
Meow. Meow, where are you from?
Not where
I
are
don't
you
know. I
from?
just woke up like 2 minutes ago.
That's what I figured. See, this dumb elf
Okay.
thinks you're gonna be able to answer some questions.
What did he say? What did he or she say?
Um, yeah, so he said he has no clue.
He has no clue.
Do they have?
Absolutely zero.
Do they know how they can talk to you?
Meow,
Yes.
why can you talk to me?
Meow tries to think, and you can physically feel Meow's brain hurting.
This cardboard.
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that it's on your head or something, since you weren't talking to it when it first appeared.
How do you know that? I could have been.
Interesting.
I could
You
have
were
just been
ignoring
hiding
it then.
Well, you were ignoring it too then.
Well, I
Trying to
can't
just
hear
make
it
me seem
talk.
like I'm crazy? Oh, likely story. The magician who can do whatever he wants for ease can't hear a cat talk.
Well,
Hmm.
it's not technically a cat. I did
Convenient.
try to communicate with it through
It's
a spell, but it didn't work. So obviously, it's
Oh,
not
is that why
a
his head
organic
tingled?
cat. I would assume so, probably.
Hey, meow. Your head tingled because someone tried to read your mind.
Well, not read the mind, but try to communicate it with it, because you seem to be the only one to hear it. So I was trying to see if I could hear as well, so I could be helpful.
Meow hears this from Cat, and he says, "Okay, I'm gonna go talk to that thing real quick. I'll be right back." And
That
he 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 runs off of off of Thud's head, and jumps onto the floor, then scrambles up
Uh,
onto Cat's head,
Yeah, real
and
quick. Thud is gonna roll dexterity, in order to stop that, cause he believes in training. He rolled a 9.
oh, you're trying to just like make them put effort in to
Show me
get
this
down.
1 HP cat roll dexterity higher than a 9.
It rolls a
it
nat
rolled a
20.
10.
God damn it.
You're just trying to be careful not to hurt it, so you went easy on it.
Yeah. Thanks for the excuse.
It runs up onto Cat's head, and it's so big for Cat that it basically like covers her entire face too. And then he says, "Hi."
Cat just like lets out a yelp as this giant box, basically for her giant box, just encompasses her head and says hi. She's like, oh, hello.
You feel different. Are you and everyone?
By my definition, yes, but you can call me Cat. It'd be easier.
Cat? Why do I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be called?
Hey, so Thud can hear this, so Thud's just gonna yell, "Hey, meow! Don't listen to whatever this person has to say. Okay, they tend to lie."
You just hear a meow, but Cat hears, "Okay. Sorry, I can't listen to you anymore."
It's okay. Just be good. Be as good as you can be, and live up
Oh
to
my
all
God,
your
you're
father's
setting this up to be
expectations.
terrible. You're setting this up to be terrible. Did you not
You can
hear what
see
I
like
told
just
the
like
cat?
from underneath the cat box, just Cat's glaring at Thud as she's saying this. Be as good and listen to your father every
Other
time
type
he
of box.
talks and everything he says. Because
Well-
obviously I'm a liar. You know what that means.
What's a liar?
Oh. Yeah, liar's usually the person that. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't say it that. She wouldn't say it that way. Sorry, she would say it's someone who means the best, but people misunderstand.
Oh my God, that is such a twisted liar's way of explaining liar. That is beautiful. Thud was right.
Meow thinks about this for a second and says, "Okay."
Okay, but I can confirm. She would like look at Owen. I can confirm the cat can talk, and it seems to have to do with it being on someone's head.
Alright, well, I want my son back, and Thud is gonna go reach out to grab his son.
interesting.
And if the cat
Let me
does,
just roll something real quick. Okay, yeah. He comes off the head without a problem. Cat doesn't feel any pain or anything, not like Cat should.
Interesting.
oh yeah, thank you.
Not like cats should.
Oh great. I don't know what I did wrong, but I probably did many things wrong.
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yet.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I think that we've spent quite the amount of time getting to know our little friend now here. So
I think we spent so
he
long.
he as he gets placed back on the Thud's head as his little helmet, he says, "I'm kind of hungry. I don't know what hungry is, but whatever that is, I feel that. What is a feeling? I don't know. I don't understand anything. This is confusing."
Same. But I would first ask, what do you eat?
Oh no. Am I not able to be heard? With
No,
every
you're
able to
word,
be
I drop
heard. You're
knowledge.
good.
You're able to be heard. What?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna leave him rejoin the voice call just in case nobody can hear me.
My
Okay.
God.
You couldn't hear
Also,
us.
I guess Joe was
We
just
heard every.
asleep.
That's so funny.
Keeps happening.
We
Yeah.
heard everything.
We heard
heard
everything.
You just didn't hear us.
Okay, good.
Can I be heard?
I thought you were in character of Meow for a second when you were saying,
Yeah.
"Can I be heard?" I was very confused.
No,
Yeah.
that was that was me.
Yeah.
Um,
So Thud responds with, "I don't know, but same. What do you even eat?
Uh,
Do you eat like packing peanuts?"
Backing me up.
because it's a box.
Maybe.
you don't know why, but you just feel your brain just like go blank for a moment,
You,
and then
you
he
just
says,
scream at your own brain.
what food? I don't, huh?"
We probably should ask the kobold before he runs off too far, since they're the one who feeds the cats.
I'm pretty sure the kobold's already a mile away. We have
No,
not
the
No.
been
kobold's
paying
just been
attention.
sitting at the door
Really?
this entire time.
I
What?
guess yeah. Thud is gonna turn around and mysteriously the kobold, after like 30 minutes, hasn't
Yeah.
ran away. I thought he had to feed his cats, but whatever.
Well,
So
probably wanted to impart the
It's
knowledge
like
of how to
my-
feed your cat, since he
I
cares
wish I
about
had
it.
realized the kobold was sitting there the whole time.
Thud is just
6
gonna
minutes
look at
only
the
been like
kobold and just be
probably
like,
6 minutes that you guys have all been talking amongst each other. So,
okay. Thank you, but what does it eat?
um, crap.
Not?
Wait, what do they eat? I don't. Hey, crap. And then he just wordlessly just climbs up your shoulder, puts a box cow on his head, and says, "Hey, what do you eat?" And then you just hear it meow, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, well, um," and then he puts the him back on your head, and then he says, "He doesn't know what he eats, but most of the kitties that I feed, they just eat kind of whatever, as long as it's like not liquid. They like die if they eat that, but whatever."
So no liquids.
Okay, so like, can I feed
Eight.
him after midnight?
Ah,
I'll just say no.
How about we
Okay.
try to? How about we head to the pub, guys? Get ourselves some
Yeah, let's
rest.
get
Maybe
some
a few
Yeah,
food
you're
drinks.
and
right. We
rest.
could use some food. Come
Maybe
on,
not drinks with the cardboard cat around, but
But I could use a drink, but let's say if we got
Okay,
some
he's
type
a
of.
minor, but he's not going to be drinking with us, cat. Come on, get your head out of your butt.
what?
You heard me.
You heard me.
Whatever. Whatever.
You heard me. Oh no.
you hear you hear Meow talk to you again, and he says, "So, or no, wait, wrong voice."
Wrong voice. Yeah.
They just adopted the kobold's voice.
Yeah, he says, "So, and then he's like, "Whoa, where did that come from? I don't understand that. Whoa, this is so weird. Anyways, yeah, are we getting food? I forgot what food is again, but are we getting food? I want that."
Yeah, we're going to get some food, little guy. Don't
This
you
cat
worry.
is precious. The box cat is precious. I love them.
No, the box cat is named Meow.
No, I meant like they are a precious being, and I want to protect them.
All right. I'm gonna say for like sake of time that you guys head out of the flower store. You kind of like give Coin another kind of quick talk and say that you're gonna still do the best to try and find Meryl. And
Wait, Coin was still standing there? Wow.
Yes.
yeah, Coin was
How did
just
she
like
not interrupt that shit?
she's just like staring there the entire time. Like between everything, her brain is fried. She's not understanding anything. She's trying to piece it together and she can't. And but like after you talk to her, she's like able to like just barely put stuff together. And then she just sits behind her kind of desk counter and puts her head in her hands, like trying to piece everything together.
She's gonna think twice about letting him have the boxes now.
Yeah. But who's to say that he's not just gonna find boxes somewhere else? I mean, people throw out boxes every day, right? He could build an entire army with them.
This is true.
Anyways,
Oh, good God. Thanks for the foreshadowing.
That's why we were worried
anyway,
about you crushing the box.
you guys, for like sake of time, you guys make your way over to the bar that you first met Alexander at. And I will need to pull up the bar name in a minute here. But you make your way over to the bar that you first met Alexander at, and Meow is just like asking Thud way too many questions along the way. Like he's
What?
never seen outside before. What is outside? What's the sky? Why is the sky? Why is everything?
One
And
Thud is answering every question with a magical prejudice, with a semi bad understanding of things, and a little too more in depth than he should.
Cat's
To,
just
a newborn.
fuming with
Yeah.
every like anti-magic prejudice little propaganda he's filling the cat's head with.
yeah, the cat's like he's not saying anything, but like deep inside he's like, I'm magic question mark?
No, 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 no. You were born of magic, but what you are is what you choose to be.
I choose to be I don't know. I choose to be your son.
Exactly.
Dad.
No son of mine is magic. Good choice.
I don't know if
All
that's
right.
how that works, but
it is in Thud's world.
Oh, this has his
You
own little world.
you guys all make your way over to the bar, ale your spirits, and you see the familiar tavern keeper sim behind the bar, the dwarf with the long red beard, and he gives you a friendly little nod. And as you walk into the bar, it's a lot busier than it was earlier. There's a couple tables that are filled up. But no, most notably, as you walk into the bar, you hear a bard playing. Um, and as you walk in, you hear, "Bye, bye, Miss American Pie,"
oh
and
god.
they're just singing American Pie, even though there's like no rhyme or reason as to how they know the song in this world,
Do
but
we
it
know the
exists,
song in
and we're
this
going to
world?
live with that.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Would Thud know this song in the world?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, so Thud's gonna join in. Drove the Chevy to my levee, but the levee was dry.
Cat's just looking at him like, what is this?
Roll a charisma check,
Who? Me?
Thud. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Can do. 15.
The bar starts to sing with you.
Let's go. Oh, that's so cool.
At first it was just quiet and everybody's mingling, and then the Thud walks in, and then he hears the music, and then he starts singing along, and then the
Who's
entire
that
bar
by?
starts singing along, and all of a sudden you have like an anthem of people inside the bar just singing American Pie.
Cat
Who's
just
that
looks
by?
very confused. because Cat lived in the woods, so they wouldn't know what American Pie was. Like,
By all
Also,
accounts, Thud
American
really shouldn't
Pie.
either, but he somehow does.
American Pie is by Don McLean, by the way. Mike.
Okay, gotcha.
But after the performance and like everybody's kind of settled down a little bit and their spirits seem to have been raised a little bit by the little sing along that they had going on there. And the half elf walks towards you, and he seems oddly familiar to Aelwyn. Aelwyn, make a perception check.
Perception.
Yes.
Okay, if you say so. 15. 14 plus 1.
You narrow your eyes for a second, and it's on the cusp of your tongue as to who this is. And then you realize, as you're staring at them, that this is the Lost Prince.
Whoa,
And that's where we're going to end the session.
it's the
such a Cliffy.
Whoa.
bye bye
Such a
Miss
Cliffy.
American
Mike
Pie.
knows more about this than we do, so wild.
It's because he looked at the missing persons board earlier.
Oh yeah, I missed that part while I was on the phone.
Yes, exactly. You were trying to. Somebody was trying to read it, Marua, or who was
Yeah,
trying to read
Marua
it?
was
Marua.
trying to read in like the words were blurring
They
together
were
and all
too
that.
fatigued from the fight, cockfight.
They were very fatigued. They've been dead this whole time.
But we're gonna say that for sake of now that you all have a long rest.
Long
Okay.
rest, indeed.
Okay,
Much
Reset
needed.
maximum. Nice.
Crap, I can't hear anybody again. Not again. No.
Keeps
Oh, I
happening to
was
this
doing a
poor
countdown.
guy.
How does that happen to
Oops.
him?
I don't
I have
know.
no
How
clue.
is he living his life? Yo, Crux, how does this happen to you?
It's
I'll-
probably like a.
Mobile has issues. Okay.
It's
Oh,
probably
you're
like
on
a.
mobile?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Discord
Oh
is
yeah,
big on
mobile is
mobile.
very
It's a,
shitty
Yeah.
on mobile.
No, I couldn't imagine that. Yeah, that's
I'm
terrible.
Discord calls on mobile are a pain.
I'm so
Yeah.
sad Jova fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that they would have enjoyed it, but I'll send them a message and I'll fill them in on what happened.
I also
And
just
I'm sure that they
realized
could
as you
go back and watch the session too. Man, Marua missed out on Meow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would have loved
Meow's
that.
become part of the lineup. I did
Also,
some
here
editing
is
to my
my
layout.
I just posted my notes for this week.
nice.
So
I'm showing off Meow some more. The
Meow's
emerald eye.
permanent.
Mm.
Meow's permanently just on my stream now because I just took the screeny and then cut it out and put it on Thud's player model or
yeah, I think
Discord.
I think my two quotes of the session are Elwyn has the perception of a blind cancer patient,
Mm-hmm.
and Thud gets his ass beat by a random woman with a son named Jack. She is fucking crazy.
It actually makes sense for Thud not to remember them too.
I do know that I'll be asking for a thumbnail for the YouTube upload, and it's going to be Thud being hit by a woman holding a rolling pin.
Well, that is great. When you get that, by the way, can I please make that my character profile?
Yeah, of course. I'll make sure to get you a copy, send it to you, DM it to you.
Yeah.
That session got derailed really bad off the cat, but
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
it was
I
worth
don't know,
it though.
man. That got worth derailed.
Yeah, I feel like the cat was definitely worth it. It's definitely a unique creature.
I have a question, Crux.
yeah.
Was that like a condition you set prior that you were like, if anyone like really makes the kobold feel cool, they get a free cat? Or what's
No,
up with
I'm
But
the
that
type
was
of
just
DM that like improvs a shit ton.
Oh, okay.
So basically originally like I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, so they're gonna encounter the kobold. All right, so they're talking about like talking with some wizards. they're gonna be wondering why the kobold has so many boxes, and then they're gonna follow
You just
him.
started drawing that? Like,
No. I've had that drawn for like months, but
oh wow.
Oh, okay.
but like in my head I was like, okay, so they're gonna follow him. They're gonna see like all of his little cardboard cats at home, and then they're gonna realize that he's like some sort of person that they might be able to talk to or something along those lines. And then I'm like, okay, they're not taking the bait. I'll give them a cat, and then cat is just like woo, and now yeah. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna see the kobold again, but like,
The bait was not what you
It was.
thought it was. It was a distraction.
I know,
We're
but
gonna
I'm
like.
glad that it happened.
Yeah.
I think it will lead to some great prejudice. And
Great prejudices, and
misunderstandings.
I'm worried about the definition I gave it for liar. Because it was in character and in the
Yeah,
moment, but in
yeah, you
hindsight, that
gave
was
a
probably a
rough
really bad idea.
definition. You gave the definition I would expect a liar to give, so it's all good.
Cat's not a
I'm
liar,
gonna,
they just
I'm,
worried about the cat or the box
yeah.
cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like make a character sheet for it and everything now, and then send it off to you, so that way you
That's
have
Yeah.
all
dope.
the
Just
information
well,
for it.
so if you don't gotta
Don't
make a
forget you
character
could
sheet per se, because what you can do is you can just make a monster in D&D Beyond, and send me the monster sheet.
yeah.
I have tried doing that in D&D Beyond for like homebrew races and stuff, and
Mhm.
I don't like D&D Beyond for that purpose because it overly complicates everything, and it's hard
What do
to
you
like
mean?
make. I've tried doing it
Why is my
before, and then
blinky
it's
not
like,
working
no, you
today?
need to fill out this before it can appear, and then I fill it out, and then it doesn't appear, and I'm like, why?
I have never had those issues. I made a custom Tibetan Mastiff for a campaign once, and it took me like 5 minutes.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
you could just write it
like,
out, Hollow, and then he can just transfer all that
Do it
information to D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
Crux, if
Just
you
gonna
wanna
say,
if
just
you
have him
wanna
do it
write it out, I'll
himself.
just transfer it over to a monster sheet.
There we go.
yeah, I'll probably write it out on paper, and then I'll send you a picture of it.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
fine. And then I'll just translate it over.
And don't forget, I
Yeah.
have all the character sheets pinned on the D&D Gen chat, the general chat.
Mhm.
If you go to the top right and hit the pinned messages, all the
Dope.
D&D character sheets are
Do
right
you
there.
have
So
do you have the Google shared link for the notes?
yes, that's also in the. It's at the
I
top,
wanted to
the
check something,
docs.google
see if I'm
document.
the only one on
Yeah,
Yeah. And does that just update as you update it?
it
Yeah.
should. I don't
Yep.
change.
Look at the
I
missing
use the
boards.
same
Yep.
document. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
use the
It's
same
updated.
document and
There's-
add a new week.
It was a half orc prince or a half
Ooh.
elf prince?
A
I
half
thought it was
elf.
half orc or
Half
half
elf.
elf.
Half elf.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
Nope. I just scrolled
Just
all the
wanted to
way
make
down and
sure
saw that
they
it says
were
orc.
still streaming.
Yeah.
So
I, I
wow.
was I was probably stuttering a little bit.
Oh,
I just don't want to be the odd one
So I
out.
was
this
probably
is
like a little bit.
active.
What do you mean? Like you can see me
I'm
typing?
watching you doing
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah,
I can
Yeah, of
request
course.
edit access.
You
yeah,
could,
everyone
yeah.
can edit it if they wanted.
If
Oh, wow.
if they have permission. Not
Request
if
edit
they want
access. Yeah, I
it.
could request access and then we can work on this together and shit. That's
We
cool.
could. We could.
We
That's
could,
really
or
awesome.
we could just throw it all off on Thud and make him do it all.
Well, Thud just started doing this purely because it's the only way I'll remember what happens between
I feel that. I
sessions.
feel
Thud
that.
just
I'm
like
glad we have it
Thud
because
just
now I
like
can.
periodically while he was getting beaten by the woman was just writing on a notepad.
Yeah, no, I did write that. So it was woman runs up to Thud, clenched in left hand, human child that I recognized. Behind her is her son Jack. Thud gets his ass beat by a random woman with a son named Jack. She's fucking crazy. And then we skip forward to Kobold.
She is fucking crazy.
Oh, and that's all caps, but
Yeah, it is. I'm reading it right now through the Discord. That's funny.
Those weird thing with kitties.
yeah,
kitties.
no.
Yeah,
yeah,
not two
kitties
T's with two D's.
Yeah, that was my
might want-
misunderstanding when I first heard it, and I left it. That's what you get from these notes. They're beautiful.
But that also has some weird implications with how that's worded.
Our
Well,
children.
they are technically children. Thank you. Yes. And then what? Shop door closes immediately by magic. Thud insults the magic using coin. And bookshelf is thrown at Thud, and he goes down.
Maybe not insult right away. Might need to be added to his mental notes.
She starts holding a knife against Elvin. No clue how it got there.
Yeah,
she
exactly.
she
yeah.
has like a
I have absolutely no clue why there was a knife pressed against Elwin.
All of a
but,
sudden, there was a
that's
knife.
what I
Yeah.
heard.
she pulled it out of her sheath on her belt and she held it up to Aelwyn's neck.
I mean, I figured it's something like that. I just didn't hear that part.
He didn't see it. Yeah, he didn't see it. This is all from Thud's perspective.
Yeah.
It shouldn't really be on there, but Thud's out of body perspective.
Thud has like secret like freaking third mind powers. That's why he can hear people talking inside his head sometimes.
Yeah, what was that quote that he heard? Was just people don't hate what your actions are; they just hate what you say.
They hate
Yeah.
how you speak to people. Oh, damn. So this was a good session though, guys. This was a good session. We did more than you guys think. We got a lot of information in. I gotta
Just hope
figure
we
out what
can
my
remember it all.
methods. Yeah, just
I
gotta keep
missed
track of
part
it all.
it, sadly.
It happens. Just make sure you're picking up on adding stuff to your inventory if you get it, so it's not there, so that you don't end up like not having it later. Like if I never added the black scale thing.
Oh yeah, we never
Yeah.
even brought that up at all because we got distracted by
No.
the cat again.
No,
He's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
don't
I
forget
don't-
you have this scale,"
I
and then
think
Yeah,
that's
when
cat
you said
apples.
that, I was like, now I feel like I can't just like
Well,
take this opportunity to start asking people about it.
I was gonna be honest. Is like I understand if like party members remind other party members in DMs about things,
Yeah.
but Crux, don't ever make this easy on us. Let us fuck around and find out. You know.
Yeah, of course, man. That's the way that I roll. I just like players allowing them to do stuff. If it gets them in trouble, like I might be a little bit lenient and be like, okay, you can roll with advantage because I don't want your character to die, but you understand the consequences of this, right?
Oh, always.
Like the
I'm always
bookshelf.
gonna play. Yeah, like the bookshelf. I knew I wasn't gonna die. There's no way. Too early. Now
Just
session
cut off
4.
your
That's
head.
what I'm worried about.
I could have just been like, okay, now it's time for Thud to start rolling death saves.
Yeah, you honestly could have during that whole time. We took long enough.
Yeah, I was kind of tempted to. I actually did start rolling for something else though, which speaking of, I need to finish rolling for.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Post session rolls are the scariest.
done.
Yeah, like post session rolls. Let's go. All right. I gotta take my dogs out, guys. I'm gonna do that and
Alright.
get myself
Oh,
to
I
sleep.
just did that as well.
Yeah.
Have a good
Also-
Yeah,
night.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab my
Wait.
din din.
Stop gurring
Mike.
at me. All right. What's up, Seth?
What state do you live in?
I'm on the East Coast.
Well, I know you're
Wait.
on the East Coast. Are you in Michigan?
No, I'm not in Michigan.
Oh,
I
okay.
know what state you live in, Mike.
Probably
Dun,
don't want to
dun,
say it
dun.
on stream when two people are streaming.
Oh my goodness, on stream. God forbid that 3 people watching hear it.
Well, I mean, it's
Nah, there's
whatever.
been people watching on YouTube too. They're pretty into it.
That's fair.
I guess you could always just cut it all
You
out
could
later.
edit that out, yeah.
Just make an
Eh,
obnoxious.
Not that it
bleep.
really matters. Yeah, it's not like we have thousands of views or like people
But
are
I
gonna
would
be
also
hunting us
say
down.
They,
I need to
they
play
already
D&D with
know-
these guys. I'm gonna hunt them down.
they
You
already
never
what
know
state
when
we're
people
all
can
in,
be
dude.
just that crazy.
It's
I
true.
mean, if someone really cared, they would know what state you're in.
Listen, if they want to come find me, they can come find me. You know what I'm saying? No big deal.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Pull out the chopper, block it. No, I'm just kidding. So, but
Yeah.
seriously, I'm in your founding father's state. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Virginia.
It's
That or New York.
closer to New York than Virginia, that's for sure.
Maryland?
My dog's
Which
making
founding
sounds now,
father?
so I'm probably gonna.
I don't
also
know.
leave.
It sounded presidential, but
Shit, dude.
Yeah,
Well, Have a good
Founding
stream,
father.
y'all. Thanks for.
real quick, I just like
Dipping
went
in.
over and stalked Mike's channel real quick for a second and checked like how many views he had for the videos, and he has 26 and 27.
Yes. I also was looking at the comments today.
Yeah, I commented on the last one. I was like, hey, this is on
Saw
hiatus for a bit.
Wait. Well, thanks for stream, you watch
Yeah,
and stuff.
well,
Did everybody enjoy
I
the
was.
session?
I just
tonight?
thought it would have been wild if I
skedaddling.
visited your state this last weekend. Because I was up in Michigan.
nope, it wasn't Michigan. You were in Michigan? That's
night.
cool.
Yeah, I had to go up there for work.
Or
And then,
actually,
just got back on Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this stream, and then if I
Nice.
get back and feel like it,
Alright.
I might stream.
Well, I hope
some
everybody
gaming.
enjoyed the session. I am
But-
feeling like really hungry right now, though.
Go
All
get some
good.
Go
food.
get
I'm gonna walk
food.
my
Y'all
dog.
have a
Go.
good
You gotta go
night.
out. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night. You guys have a great night, and if you have any questions about the session or anything, then go ahead and DM me.
Word. Do I have to remove Jova?
Probably
Uh,
should, because I think they're asleep again.
Yeah.
Disconnect. Good night, Jova.
Night, Jova.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Alright, I'm gonna stop stream for now. I might start a second stream for gaming in a couple of minutes. But we'll see. See how I feel. Ciao.